Hello and welcome back to another stream. It's been a while since we did a stream, and I thought since I have a little bit of time, we could try a quick rotation around the UK, see how things go. I mean, I'm on the new version 2 of Eurofly. Obviously I was on the beta before, and now I'm back sorted out on the official version. It took a bit of setting up, only a couple of days and stuff, and now it's all sorted. And
I'm hoping this audio's okay because it's a brand new setup, so
everything's sort of brand new. Yeah, the setup's all brand new, so we'll have to see how this goes. I'm going to tab back to Eurofly on the system now, as per usual.
Not charging battery, 38%.
As per usual, we have microphone buzzing noises, but we'll just have to deal with that. And
oh, have you just taken it out?
yes, I have for now. And I'm just going to go and get this stream linked out to people, because it's been a while since we streamed, and then we'll get moving. If anyone is here at the minute, we are taking the Dash 8 from East Midlands airport in the UK, probably across to Edinburgh in Scotland.
The Crash 8.
Okay, yeah, as I said, I'm just going to link this out now, so I'm just going to mute this and I'm back in a sec.
Charging battery, 38%.
And an update as to what I've been doing while we've been offline. I've been training. I've made a Beechcraft Premier 1 for Eurofly, and I've been training in that and flying that a lot. I've also crashed it a couple of times. Had a bit of a bumpy landing yesterday. Yeah, I've also crashed it. But training's going well.
Anyway, yes, I'm back now. So, yeah, as I was saying, everything's a bit of a new setup. It's the new Eurofly version, which is all reinstalled. Everything's working well. The microphone is getting on my nerves because if it's buzzing, let me know. I think it probably is. I've made a few adjustments sort of since the last stream. My microphone was pretty loud on the last stream, so I've adjusted it so hopefully it's a bit quieter now. It's not as sort of distorted. This microphone's a bit strange in the way it operates, but we're pretty good for now. Other than of course the buzzing that can happen, which I know happens, and it's pretty much just a problem with this computer and the way it operates with USB microphones, and any USB microphone will do it. But we're pretty much set up and ready to go now. Right, let me just go and check back in the video, and then we will we'll actually get started setting up the plane.
Charging battery, 38%.
Yeah, I've just been saying that while we've been offline, I've also been training. I made a Beechcraft Premier 1 for Eurofly, so I've been training to fly that. Training's going well. I've crashed it a few times, but you know what? You have to crash everything a few times on Eurofly to get used to it sometimes, don't you?
Oh, I don't think you really have to get used to any aircraft on Eurofly. No one has to get used to them. They're very, very easy to get used to. If you learn a category 1, 2 or 3, you've learned all the category 1, 2 and 3s.
No, I mean I've stalled it a couple of times because its takeoff and landing speeds have been a bit goofed.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, it's the takeoff and landing speeds, but it's not difficult to learn an aircraft on Eurofly.
Charging battery 37%.
I've now totaled 3,000, I think almost 3,800 miles on it, on that plane, and probably about 8 hours, so I think everything's going well.
Not charging battery 38%.
Right, that's all been tweeted out and we've all got on that front, so I think we can get started with the actual flying here. So let me just make sure...
New profiles typed. Apple software
Yeah.
update row 1 column 4.
Oh no, we've got an Apple software update come up.
Menu.
Thanks, Apple. Let's get rid of
HT
this.
install 2 app with button.
No, not at the minute.
Type Eurofly.
Alright, now let's get rid of
I don't
video.
want to install your update, Windows!
NVDA menu.
Yes, I had one of those updates, a Windows update
Exit X.
today.
Euro.
Fine, I'll install it when I'm done.
Right. Let's get moving then. So what do we need
Can't
to
you see
do?
I'm in the middle of a flipping stream here?
We're currently in the hangar.
Stupid idiots.
Let's open the hangar door. Interesting new hangar door sound, but okay. That's fine. Computer on.
Computer on.
We'll get the engines on.
Ready.
Okay, we'll just get the frequencies on.
Done. Set frequency.
Ground 115.0.
115.0.
Enter frequency 150.
SK737. Yes, ground. Welcome.
I'm going to put the ventilation on as well, because I have a different sound for that now, which makes it sound a bit more authentic, like you're in a real cockpit.
It wants me to install this update.
Oh dear. Okay, we're going to get moving.
Off.
Brakes off. Supply some power.
40.
Fasten your seatbelt.
Alright, we'll do the seatbelt.
Done.
67.
Now of course I'm not setting up the aircraft completely yet because
It's scheduled for 1910. What's it doing?
you like interrupting me, Marshall. Because
I don't. I like trying to get rid of these Windows updates.
oh sure, it's not that dramatic. Yes, so yeah, we don't need to set the aircraft up completely, but yeah, the Windows update you should be able to postpone it.
That's what I'm trying. I'm racing against the clock. I'm going to mute this until I've done it.
Yeah.
Because I'm going against the clock and I'm probably going to swear if I'm not careful. I'm going to screw it up.
Are we on your laptop?
No.
Oh, that's alright then. Well, at least if it dies, the call won't die. That's one good thing. Now we can see.
SK737.
Oh, damn.
Enter the runway.
Yeah, alright.
54.
Try not to enter the runway. If this thing slows down, slow down.
16.
Yeah, so we can see the real world weather at the moment with W. So we have
Thick fog temperature 6.
thick fog, temperature 6, breezy southern, 4 kilometres per hour cloudless, so it's foggy. I looked at the visibility earlier, it's about 10 kilometres, so there's good visibility though.
SK737. Landing runway is free. You can roll to the parking position.
We have some people in the chat. Yes, I think Marshall does like his moans. He likes to go on a bit of a rant. This time it's at Windows. And hi, Alan. Let's get moving.
Yeah, I think I've done it.
49.
Oh, that's good.
North.
Right, so then we turn north. Now I think in making the microphone a bit less sort of loud and distorted, like it was in the last stream. It's got a bit quieter than I would have liked, but we'll just deal with it for now.
Minus 112.
Right, coming up to the parking position.
Minus 62. Minus 37.
And we'll set the plane
Minus
up.
15.
Slow down, slow down.
9/1983. 29/1983.
Parking position.
Right, left engine,
Ventilation off.
right engine, can go. So, we've got the flight management computer on. We just need to set where we're going to go. So,
Africa, Asia, Europe,
UK,
UK, Scotland,
Scotland, and we're
Scotland,
going to
Aberdeen,
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Let's see,
372
kilometres,
33 minutes.
33 minutes. That's what I expected.
Added to navigation.
That's added to navigation. Now we could add other points, of course, but we're just going to go straight there.
0.
Now we need to work out how much fuel. So we've got
380.
380 litres, so we're going to need more than that. So let's just put
Fuel
another
amount,
1,000 in
1, 0, 0, 0.
and see where that gets us in the current range.
Yeah, the last thing you want is an out of fuel.
No, we don't want that.
Free flight. Ceiling. Current takeoff. Current
Right,
range.
I've told it to update it next week.
Oh, so we're going to have the same thing next week, are we?
No, because hopefully I'm going to be able to do it.
Oh, that's good.
Hopefully, if these exams don't mess up, I'm going to be able to do it at like 3 o'clock and we're going to be fine.
Oh, well.
Used fuel. Current range. 383 kilometers.
383, so how long was the flight?
372 kilometers.
Yeah, that's cutting it quite fine.
1,380.
Let's add another, I don't know, 800.
9.
Oops.
8. 0.
And that should about do it, really.
Flight. Current cockpit opened. Door cabin lights
I
off.
don't care if the cockpit's opened, I just
Pre-flight.
want to know how much fuel.
Current landing. Current range.
Thank you.
605 kilometers.
Oh yeah, 605, that's fine.
2,180.
So, and I'm going to try and do the full rotation. It all depends if I have enough time, but we'll try and get it back as well, so we can sort out the fuel again when we're at Edinburgh and make sure we have enough. Right, let's get the engines back on. And
Drop area is clear.
Ready.
they are clear.
Ready.
Okay, now we'll take passengers this time. Let's get the plane set up first. So we'll get ventilation on,
Ventilation on. Pressure on.
pressure system on,
Climate control on.
climate control is on. Get the lights on,
Cabin lights on.
cabin,
Lights on.
tail,
Strobe lights on.
strobe. We want TCAS on,
Pass on.
weather radar on, and
Status
back to
monitor
work.
on.
We need the status monitor on, and that's pretty much it for now. We just need to wait for clearance. I think if I try and get clearance now,
SK737. Wait please, you are in order.
yeah, I've got to wait apparently for my clearance.
You can go and get your passengers now if you do Control W.
Oh right, yeah, good point, Marshall. I forget how to do this. I haven't taken passengers a lot recently.
SK737. Roll to the gate 2.
No, because we've been
and
doing this ridiculous cross-continent.
Yeah, we're trying to get to Russia in a Cessna for a World Cup. Right, where did she say to go?
SK737. Roll to the gate 2 and board passengers.
Gate 2. Right, let's get to the gates then.
Yeah, we're doing it in a Cessna 172 as well.
I think people are going to like the new takeoff sounds that they've put in when you can get the plane to go to full power. Right, there's gates. Let's turn to the right.
Gates.
So we want gate 2. Now I'm going to remember to put out the flaps this time. We're not going to have the usual
Abort to take off.
abort to takeoff because I forgot the flaps. Right,
55.
okay.
That shower when I've had a shower tonight, Marshall.
Right,
I
yeah.
am going in now, Blackie.
Right.
the matter?
I've got to stop something from working.
Have you? Okay, we're almost at gate 2. There we go. Slow down. This plane does not like to slow down.
24.
There we go. I would turn the engines off for the passengers because there's probably props spinning, but that's going to cause the plane to just completely turn everything off. So, sorry passengers, if you get hurt, then you know what, you're just going to have to deal with it. Okay? Right, get on then. Boarding is starting.
Boarding initiated.
Avoid the props, they are spinning very fast.
SK737, roll to the runway A2.
Okay, there we go. We've got a runway, but we're just going to have to wait. We've got to get the passengers on. Are they on? Oh yeah. Close the doors. And close the cockpit up for now. Let's, what runway?
SK737, roll to the runway A2.
A2. So let's backtrack. So, I'm just trying to remember how you do this, Marshall. You get to where it says gates and then you turn... Do you wait for it to finish saying gates and then turn to the north?
No, turn to the north immediately when it says gates.
Okay, yeah, immediately.
Slow down, take your reverse off, and then just go to the north.
Yep, that's fine. I get what you mean. Just haven't taken passengers in a while. I'm used to just not bothering with the passengers. Unless it's a task, of course. Back a bit.
47.
Gates.
There's gates. Let's slow back down.
25.
Gates. Off.
Reverse off.
Gates.
Get it moving.
Slow as possible, and then go north.
56/north.
Yep, we're going north.
5.
Gates.
Just going at 5 kilometers per hour. Right, so now we are back on the taxiway, the main taxiway, and we need to get to runway A2.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Edinburgh aircraft. We will be taking off in a few minutes. Please buckle your seatbelts. Thank you.
Okay,
A1.
I'm going to set flaps.
A1.
Done.
I barely heard the flaps. The gear sounds a bit better. Although that's probably about right. You don't usually hear the flaps on aircraft too much. Right, so A2 should be next. Oh yeah, I need to turn my transponder on. Ready for tower. Now there's A2. Start turning.
22.
So we're departing out to the west. I'm going to put
Automatic navigation on.
auto nav on already.
6.
SK737, contact the tower to request a permission
Right.
for taking off. We wish you a pleasant flight.
So we're going over to departure, or not departure, the tower.
Ground active 100.
So that is
0 approach 129.1.
129.1.
Enter frequency
129.1.
9.
Clock 7282.
Transponder 7.
7282.
Identification confirmed.
And
SK737, you are cleared to take off from runway A2.
cleared to take off. I'm just going to check our
Pre-flight.
takeoff speed,
Ceiling. Current takeoff speed.
which is at
184 kilometers per hour.
184. I'm just going to do one last check of the chat and then we'll get moving.
Yeah.
A2. A2.
Right, I reckon we're ready. Are we ready to go?
A2.
Yep.
Okay, full power then.
A2. A2.
68/669.
Yeah, these new takeoff sounds are pretty
You
good.
had 104/669.
What do you mean I have exceeded the maximum allowed speed? Damn you.
150.
Abort the takeoff.
63.
No, it's alright. We've got it. And airborne. Flaps up. Gear coming up.
737 climb and continue heading west.
Off. 20. 15.
Whoa, 12 hours 59 minutes on this premiere.
Takeoff successful.
And takeoff successful.
737 rise to 500 and set heading
So,
towards your destination.
Altitude. 50.
Set that to 500. That gear sound was beautiful coming up.
Castle Dunnington.
475 hours total nowadays.
15.
Very good. Right, let's increase speed to 250 knots, which is of course the speed restriction below 10,000 feet. Climbing to 500.
319/669 crosswind from right. 366/669 crosswind from right. 414/.
Yeah, I'm almost a day away from
737
500 now.
on your present
Shire
course and
South
altitude.
Derbyshire 489/505/520
Stop right there.
Sharp 543
TCAS.
Oh, what?
Rise
TCAS.
Rise TCAS. Rise TCAS. Rise TCAS.
Okay, we're at 250 knots and climbing for
Rise
TCAS.
TCAS. Rise TCAS.
Hang on, do it.
Rise TCAS. Rise TCAS. Rise TCAS.
I've got hold of
Rise
it.
TCAS. Rise TCAS. Rise TCAS.
There goes the other plane. You'll hear it going past. There it is. 500 back in there.
SK 737 climb and maintain 8,000.
Okay, they want us up to 8,000. This thing's service ceiling. So I'm going to let it do that and we're all good.
Derbyshire, Air Rochdale Abbey, Derbyshire.
Okay, 12%, that's what we're looking for. We don't need to wait for battery. There goes. Still there, Dad?
Oh yeah, man.
Oh, I think Borak's in the chat.
Oh yeah, sorry Borak, I just saw your message. How much do I raise in those for TCAS? Usually about 15. I don't usually do more than that. I think the actual thing is, the rule is you have to be 100 metres above where you were when the TCAS warning sounded. So if I'm at say 5,000 when it sounds, I have to be at least 5,100 by the time the plane comes across me. If I'm not, I'll crash. So I just leave it at 15 to climb, or minus 15 to descend, around there, and that usually gets me clear of the traffic.
Yeah,
obviously,
depending on...
obviously, if you're like really late on the warning, you're probably just going to want to pull the nose up as high as possible, like if you're really desperate. But yeah.
Belfer CP.
Attention, you're entering the turbulence.
What I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn these engines down a bit because I really like the sounds, but they're a little bit loud and I think people are going to be struggling to hear me on the video, so I'm going to turn them down a bit.
87, 86,
Just keep turning them down
84,
and then I'm going to check the levels.
82, 81, 80.
But I love the sound of this place, it's so good.
7,
Alright, taxiing out to the runway here.
62.
Okay, that should be a bit easier for people to hear me. Oh, stop going down. Stop. Okay, I don't need to go down that fast sound. Stop. Oh god, I hate this.
50.
And then this is a bug, I think. It carries on going up and right.
53. 57. 58. 56.
Right, there we go. That's about where I want the sound. If anyone needs me to repeat anything I said because it was too loud, tell me and I'll do so.
3,406.
Okay, we're about at 10,000. Let's go to full,
555 slash
which is 650 at full.
590 slash 609 slash 628.
So we'll just stay at about
649.
6. We'll go to pull it back a bit.
642 cross.
640. That'll do. We'll say that's cruise. It's a bit of a high-speed cruise, but it'll do.
To Pick Beat and Holloway CP.
Which plane is the one I'm flying, Alan, or the one that's currently being flown on the... I'm currently flying a Beechcraft Premier 1.
FK737, you are leaving the airspace of our
which I'm
airport.
currently training in.
Flying through clouds.
And, well, it's a good medium-range private jet to fly, so I'm just kind of getting as many hours in there as I can. And, yeah, I'm just about to take off, so...
Lockdown CP.
Right, yeah, set frequency.
126.6. 2.
Borak, that TCAS plane still sounds the same. I know, it's so annoying. I really wish they'd change that.
Northeast Derbyshire Ashover.
Come on, let's have some jets going on the TCAS.
Out of clouds.
I'll try and initiate a near crash.
Northeast Derbyshire Ashover CP. Derbyshire Dale. Northeast Derbyshire Ashover CP.
Borak, yeah, you usually leaving most of the volumes at 20.
Derbyshire Dale.
Yeah, oh shut up, right. How do I change this damn level? Because it keeps babbling at me. Is it caps or shift?
Control 1 to
Control.
change it.
Okay.
Yeah, control +1 to change it if you don't want it
Right,
to.
okay, I'm just sending it up to level 3 because it keeps getting yeah, Borak says he leaves most of the volumes at 20. Yeah. I like my modded aircraft that I made, but I think some of them were too loud. I should probably scale them back a bit with the sounds. I amplified them a bit too much, I think, some of them, but, you know, just turn the engines down.
Oh, I took a plane out right in front of you. Oh well, if there's anything I don't like from now until 108 knots, I'm going to abort the takeoff, Borak. That's the way things are now.
Alan, what plane is this? You don't recognise the sound. This is the Dash 8. This is the Dash 8. Made, I think it's my modern Dash 8 with the, oh god, what is it? What is it called? Majestic software Dash 8 for, you know, the payware one for FSX and P3D. It's that one, but set up to work on Eurofly.
Alright, so, whoops, I've just killed the left engine. Alright, so I'm going to give it full power. I'm going to say everything looks good on the stream, and then that's it. I'll continue with the takeoff.
Yorkshire in the Hummer.
Let's have a look at some of this traffic, shall we?
East Midlands.
Full power. Okay, I like what I'm seeing, Borak. Everything is good. We're continuing.
Taskbar. 05015.
Speed check coming up through 50 knots. 765. 80.
East Midlands Airport.
V1, rotate.
Target back 1 level 5, partial fair weather, partial fair weather, 1 miles in range of this airport now.
V2.
Just 1 left current, we have 31 airplanes, land AP, up there, up to left current, land handle ground, up to left current, 100 easy, and up to left current, land Chris rated, up to left Santiago, Peter Wayne,
Just like looking at people what they're
up to
flying.
left current, land Ramses, up to left current, Victoria, up to left current, land Lewis and Toronto.
Alright, everything is good. We're continuing.
Dashboard.
The Eurofly multiplayer network is doing pretty good. We have a lot of planes flying at the minute. A lot of the time that I've seen anyway, we usually have around 30. How's the plane doing?
8,003.
Right, we're at 8,000 meters. That's cruise speed. That's all fine.
Zero flight group Chris rated. Here's the problem.
Hello, Grandad in the chat there.
Well, I killed the left engine because I was, well, we were only taxiing, so we were good.
Yeah, Marshall's a bit haphazard with planes. It sort of goes all over the place. We've had a lot of incidents. With Marshall. I mean, you know, he's got up his game here. He's really got up his game. Otherwise, there's real risk of his licence being terminated, I think, by company. I'm going to have a word with Stefan about this. I mean, he probably won't get back to me, but you know, we've got to think about the passengers. We've got to think about the passenger safety here. You know, we can't be cutting engines all the time.
You have entered airspace of a new airport. Squawk 2746.
2746.
Identification confirmed.
What airport's this?
Leeds Bradford.
Leeds Bradford.
I'm out at 200 knots now because we're below a class Bravo.
Oh, look at Marshall, he's trying to show off now, Borak. He's showing off all his aviation knowledge. Alan, the Dash 8 is one of my favourite planes. Yeah, I love the Dash 8. It's a great little plane.
Below a class Bravo, east of the USA anyway, you have to be below 200 knots, so that's what I'm doing. There we go.
Oh, well, officially, Grandad, Marshall is a captain. He's an inspector captain.
I'm a CFI, so...
Marshall's a CFI. I mean, gosh, what are our future pilots going to be if they're following Marshall's instructions?
Well, I have had times where I've aborted takeoffs and gone around for my own safety.
Zero flight group David 06. Yeah, I got stuck with Cat 2 for some of his task alert.
11.1, right,
We're way good on speed. I've pulled the power back significantly. We're at 120 knots almost indicated.
Zero flight group David 06. Flight after Islam alert.
So it currently says we're going to arrive at
273 kilometers Edinburgh, 19 hours 48 minutes and 9 seconds.
1948. Oh, that's UK time.
Yeah, so I'm basically not going to take advantage of the speed of the airplane until I literally get up to cruise. Because then I can just give it full power all I want, because yeah, they'll have me on radar and whatnot.
Are you losing money for the company, Marshall? You know, I had a look on Marshall's profile the other day at Borak, and it says something like 99 flights or something, like loads and loads of flights. And then it said like 2 flights without crash. I mean, is that a good record?
Probably not. Although I suppose I am flying solo all the time, so any injuries I've caused
I think you just like crashing planes too much for your own good.
Coming up on 10,000 feet, 1,500 feet a minute. Then hopefully soon we'll get rid of Bournemouth and I can just give up full power.
X36 on the active, just speed down to 250 and upwards.
And just to confirm, Marshall, there's a bit of a question for you in the chat. Do you know how to operate the aircraft toilet system?
No, I do not.
Oh, okay. There you go, people. That's your answer to that question.
10,000 I'm still going to maintain 200 knots because I haven't got rid of Bournemouth yet. And at this point, altimeter will probably go to standard. Because we're coming into the flight levels. In fact, I think transition altitude over here is something like 7,500, so probably go to standard a lot lower than what we are, but since we haven't got an altimeter on your own flight, there's nothing we can do.
First rule of flight school, be able to operate a toilet.
I'd say be able to operate the airplane.
No, you've got to operate the toilet first. Doesn't matter if you can fly the plane, you've got to operate the toilet.
What am I meant to do to the 172? Because they've got no such a thing.
172 has no toilet? Oh dear. What about all these long cross countries you do then in the 172?
Well, I'll work around it. Just... Alright, we've got rid of Bournemouth, so I'm going to give it full power. And then I'm going to stop the power from increasing when we get to 320 knots.
229 kilometers Edinburgh, 19.
Alright, about 230 kilometres out, just under. So we'll say top of descent can be about, I don't know, 170, 160 out. There's no rush, we're not too high up, seeing as it's only a dash 8. Let's see what the passengers are doing, shall we? Can we hear any passengers? Oh yeah, I can hear them in the cabin.
127.4. Frequency.
We'll close the door again. So we don't have to hear those annoying default sounds.
About 50 minutes if we maintain 320, but I'm planning when we get up there we're going to be cruising at 450 knots, if not higher. But this aircraft is only limited to 320 at 17,000 or above. And I actually want to see if I can get a success in.
Apparently I can't guard my licence enough and you stole my licence to get in here.
Did I?
Apparently.
I'm not looking at the chat.
Alan says you're costing the insurance companies a lot of money.
I'm not looking at the chat, I'm concentrating on the airplane.
You're going to get a big bill soon, Marshall, for loads of jets and props that have been crashed over the past month.
Well, some of them have been crashed for good reason, and you'll probably know why, but it's probably not something we should take on stream.
SK737, you are leaving the airspace of our airport. We wish you a safe flight.
Full power.
Yeah, any struggling aircraft manufacturers will just
Set frequency.
introduce them to Marshall. You know, they'll be able to sell loads of planes. They'll have to keep making new ones every day.
New 122.0.
Enter
Enter
meters.
frequency.
110.
0.
0 Y.
122.0.
You flipping
Oh, what have you done?
TCAS system failed.
Marshall's TCAS system failed. Don't tell me you've crashed, Marshall. Please don't tell me you've crashed. This is very bad publicity for you. Have you crashed the plane?
Yes, why did the TCAS system not give me any warnings on the ground that it had failed? Why did it not tell me anything?
Marshall has crashed the plane. He's blaming it on the TCAS system.
Yeah, no, I was in flight.
What?
I said I know I was in flight. That plane shouldn't have been at that altitude.
Flying through clouds. Attention, you're entering the turbulence.
Cessna 172 at that altitude, asking for trouble. Idiot. We were at like 28,000 feet.
Northwest England.
Oh dear. What plane have you just crashed? Is it the Beach Premier? Beechcraft Premier?
Yes, thanks to TCAS failing me.
Oh no, there's another bill. And that's a jet as well. That'd be more
Out of
expensive.
clouds.
182
Well, it doesn't help that
kilometers.
rogue Cessna 172s are at like 25,000 feet. I'm not surprised that they're surviving.
Right, 170 kilometres away. We'll start a descent pretty soon.
Idiot.
Oh, I've got some real world audio, by the way, everyone, of a 737-800. I took a flight on one pretty recently and recorded, well, enough audio anyway. I got some really good audio of engine startup at least, and engine spool ups and spool downs, so I'll edit that up and put it up at some point.
Flying through clouds.
Hello Munchkins, flying to Edinburgh from East Midlands. It is the first flight of 2018, the first flight we've done in a while. Haven't streamed in ages, so it's good to get going again with that. Right, how far now?
168 kilometers.
168. Let me see how
East
much
Edinburgh,
longer.
167 km ahead. 15 minutes Edinburgh,
15
160.
minutes.
Traffic.
Euro Y.
Yeah, let's start a gradual descent. We'll just put the nose down to
Minus
about
8. -6.
-6 and monitor the altitude.
Out of clouds. Flying through clouds. Out of clouds.
I think, alright, did the wind sound get fixed? I noticed that it wasn't looping correctly like you said on main list ages ago. I think it's fixed now from what I can tell. I haven't heard him do it, so that looks like that's fixed. At least, because that was annoying on longer flights.
7,367.
Marshall in the chat says the idiot was asking for death. You mean the idiot who crashed into your plane? Marshall, are you there? Marshall! Marshall!
I'm coming!
Oh, that's alright. That's alright. I thought you'd managed to mess up the communications as well as your aircraft.
No, I thought it was on mute.
I was saying the idiot who crashed into you, who you're talking about in the chat. Is that who you mean? The thing who crashed into you?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Plus I know who's flying it. And I bet you do too, don't you?
I wish you could get like not real world, you know, like if there's a bunch of you flying in the same place, like real TCAS and not randomly generated. I mean, that's a bit too much to ask for really, but that would be nice.
I bet you know who's flying that plane, don't you?
Oh, I can think of a lot of people who could easily crash planes. Can't fly. Right, I don't know whether I'm going to... I'll have a look at the time when we get down and see whether I'm going to do the full rotation. I may save the flight back for another stream, like I could do another night, like tomorrow or Friday or something, just because it's a nice flight. This is not too long. It just gives us like an hour or so stream, which is quite a good length. It's not too long, and you know, it's enjoyable for me as well. We don't want too long streams.
Ahead to 129 kilometers Edinburgh.
So 130 kilometers away, just about.
5,864.
Coming through about, I'd say about 16,000 feet ish. Orwink says his mod is fixed. Oh, that's good. So what, did you fix it, or did those string files work, or how did it get fixed? But yeah, I don't think I had, well, especially after, I'm definitely on the latest version with the fixed string files, well not fixed, but you know, with all the complete string files, and it's fine for me, anyway, with autopilot. Very strange bug.
As you've probably just seen in the chat, I know who's flying it and I know who wants me down. And she is not a pilot. That.
Alright.
I bet you know who wants me down as well. She's tried for you a few times, but I've stopped her.
Oh, all into the latest game updates. Okay, that makes sense. That's good. That's weird. I mean, I guess maybe Stefan did something to it. I mean, I did tell him about the mods. He knows about them.
Out of clouds.
He's hopefully putting them into the game, and I told him that it messes up with the autopilot. So maybe he found something and fixed it then. Either that or just coincidence, I don't know.
Z.
99 kilometers Edinburgh, 19 hours 50 minutes and 5 seconds.
Just under 100 and at 12,000 feet.
UK, Scotland, Scottish
Flying
borders.
through clouds.
And we entered Scotland there.
Out of clouds.
Yeah, I think
Enter the identification
I need to
confirmed. Welcome
put
and
your,
continue your present course.
mods in completely because I had what I did. I think I just put some of them in, but not some of them in. You know, if you know, I extracted them to a folder that I made because you know people can't deal with extracting things themselves. They need self-extractables.
That's just gone in when he gets out of your
And
Right.
you got some big journals.
and so,
Yes, I have.
And so I just put selected things in and mine worked, so I need to install the rest now then if the autopilot bug's fixed.
Flying through clouds.
Scottish borders. Dumfries and Galloway.
No, it isn't. I've flown way later than this.
Scottish borders.
Apparently it is, Marshall, because you're getting your jars on.
Through experiencing
No, Mum wants me in the shower.
safety, please
Oh,
fasten your
okay.
seatbelts. Thank you.
But she's just gonna. That's an issue she's just gonna have to deal with because I'm in the middle of something.
Attention, you're entering the turbulence. Attention, you're entering the turbulence. Clouds.
Right, let's keep
Attention,
checking
you're
this
entering the
altitude. Let's not
turbulence.
do a Martian and let us keep dropping without checking the
Attention, you're
altitude.
entering the turbulence.
1,535.
Right, yeah, 2,500 now.
Attention, you're entering the turbulence.
And
72.
72. I'm going to just slow our descent. We really
Attention, you're
don't
entering
need
the
to be
turbulence.
descending this fast at all.
Attention,
Oh,
you're entering the
telling me we're entering
turbulence.
the turbulence, I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now leaving an area.
I thought I heard a Cessna 182 in my RE exam on Monday.
Thank you.
Dad?
You what? Sorry, say that again. You thought you heard a Cessna 182 in your RE exam?
Yeah, I thought I heard what sounded like a Cessna 182 engine. It might have been one of the heaters replicating the sound, but I thought I heard something close to that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I said, did you hear one? I just thought, what's that doing flying? Although I suppose then I would have sent a plane up to crash it down, because it was an exam. I would have sent someone up to crash it down.
Orinx, yeah. I don't know. I mean, after I sent him them, he just sent me some more task packs to translate, which I've done a couple of them. I haven't heard anything from him about putting them into the game, so maybe now they've sort of decided it's a bit too, you know, I don't know. But they want the game to be so professional, really, do they? We'll see. And yeah, there's now, I don't know how many people I've seen saying they're going to make UFI mods. If you're just going to put the same thing with different voices, then I'm not really interested in other people making it, because, you know, we've got one that works and it's good.
Oh, did you get some real sounds for 172, Alan? Is there good quality? I'll see if we might have to just see if we can put them into Eurofly. Because I've sort of managed to get stuff to work.
Oh, that's good, Alan. Yeah.
You have entered airspace of a new airport. Squawk 1710.
2, 1, 0.
You have entered airspace of a new airport. Squawk 1710.
710.
Identification confirmed. SK737, this is your destination airport. Descend to 100
you just
and
misread
contact
the
tower to
squawk.
request landing clearance at 2 kilometers
Yeah,
from the airport.
I missed out a number. I did it wrong, but I've put it in there. That's fine.
We are approaching our destination airport and will be landing shortly. Please fasten your seatbelts, set your seat to an upright position, and close the table in front. Thank you.
Yeah, Alan, yeah, that's great. I wanted oh yeah, because I messaged you about it tonight, because you found sounds before, yeah. Because I made a 737 MAX air file, but I just needed a good sound for it. Same with A320neo. And yeah, this says the sound's good. I mean, the one I have is from FSX, and there's, you know, a couple of others, but not an actual real world one.
Right, I'll be back soon.
369.
Alright, see ya. Right, so we're at 1300 and it's 38, so we'll just increase the descent a bit. Other than that, we're good.
Attention, you're entering the turbulence.
Oh, okay, thanks for that one. It's about the Sky Song. Yeah, I have some of their sound packs. I have, I think, 737 and the, oh, what else? There's another one. Oh, the Dash 8 one. Yeah. Yeah, so, if you didn't see in the chat, it's the Sky Song Soundworks Cessna 172 and the Bowen 58 are quite good, Orin says.
Okay. Let's see if I'm still flying.
29 kilometers Edinburgh, 19 hours, 50 minutes and 25
What, you mean if your license hasn't been terminated?
Yeah, if I can survive this. And not crash.
Right, I'm just going to slow us down a bit, because we really should be slowed down a bit in real life. I mean, you would if you were getting close to the destination airport.
568.
I'll leave the engines where they are for now in terms of the volume. I don't want to turn them up loads and then no one will be able to hear me again.
767. 24 kilometers Edinburgh and
Yeah, we're good for now.
Attention, you're entering the turbulence.
Sorry, did you say any?
597. Midlothian.
Well, let's have a look at the weather.
Shallow fog temperature.
Shallow fog temperature 3, breeze
3
northeast
kilometers
3
per hour, dark
kilometers
gray
per
clouds,
hour.
2001.
And yeah, clouds way above us. So yeah, okay. Bit foggy around here. Bit like it was when we left East Mids.
481. 17 kilometers. -1.
We can literally go to -1 now. We don't need to descend fast at all. I need to send you my updated sound drawings because
SK737, descend to 100.
for every aircraft you can now do different sounds. Like, I don't know if you've seen the Airbus Beluga that they added in. That has all the different sounds like flaps and gear and stuff. Well, for all the planes I made flaps and gear sounds, so I need to upload that at some point and send it to you so you can update it on your website.
SK737, descend to 100.
You'll see when I operate the flaps and gear on this plane that I've changed some of them.
City of Edinburgh. 10 kilometers Edinburgh, 19
Right, we're 10 away.
392.
We'll keep descending a bit faster now. Check our current landing speed.
Current range 130, fuel levels, fuel tank, current landing airspeed, current landing airspeed 183 km per hour.
183.
NVDA med exit at Euroflight.
Let's start slowing down. Flaps. Yeah, the flap sounds didn't really change on this plane that much, but the gear sound I think did a bit more.
263. 6.0.
6.0 away.
109/0.
Keep slowing down. I'll drop the gear now. Yep, that's the new gear sound.
281.
Right, keep slowing it down. Let's take manual control of that.
SK737, continue on your current course and altitude.
I'm just going to put 100 in the auto altitude now for now.
251 crosswind.
So we'll keep slowing it down.
3.7.
Oh, we've got loads of time.
215 cross. 204 cross. 109.
Leave it there for now. Everything's looking good. Right, let's bring the speed back to final landing.
192 crosswind from right. 186 crosswind. 184 crosswind.
About there.
SK737, this is the control tower. We're experiencing SK737. You are cleared to land. I repeat, you are cleared to land.
12.
Let's get down.
76. 66. 59. 52. 47. 41, 36, 30, 25, 19, 13, 8, 4.
Bring the nose up a bit as we land. Very nice. That's fine.
Landing successful.
106. Ground 115.5 approach and enter
our destination.
115.5. Ground active 115.5
with our services
44.
and will fly with us again. Have a nice day.
Oh, I wonder why the ground didn't talk to me there.
737, this is runway is clear, showing taxi to parking.
54.
What? I have no idea what that said. That was all a bit of a jumble.
Sierra Kilo 737, landing runway is clear, you may taxi to parking.
North.
Oh, okay.
Minus 1,200.
Yeah, that's an annoying thing in Eurofly, with the stewards talking, the ATC and stuff don't come on. That's kind of weird. Flaps up.
Off.
77.
You can start turning some other stuff off as well.
Status monitor TCAS off.
Cabin lights off, tail lights off, rope lights off.
77. Minus 739. Minus 584.
And there's us crossing the landing runway. Yeah, I think I'll call it a day at the end of this. I'll stick around for a bit and just check the chat and stuff. And then I'll save the return flight for another stream. Because I just have a bit of...
Minus 236.
revision and things that I need to do for upcoming exams going off.
Minus 142. Minus 92. 48. Minus 64. Minus 36. Minus 24. Minus 15. Minus 9. Minus 4. 0.
We'll bring it right to a stop.
Position.
Brakes on.
Done.
And we'll shut the plane down before we get the passengers off. Just because of the... that's what they usually do, pretty much.
Ventilation off. Pressure off.
Get all those off.
Climate control off.
Seatbelts off. We'll open the cockpit doors. Auto nav
Automatic
off.
navigation off.
That's pretty much it, I think. Left engine and right engine's off. I can open the doors and get them off. Safely down on the ground in Edinburgh. Okay, that's great, that's all sorted, so we'll shut the doors.
Off.
Frequency and transponder off. Right, I'm just going to read the chat. How's Marshall's flight? I don't think Marshall was doing a flight, and oh no, he was. Yeah, he didn't go very well. He apparently his one of his systems failed and the plane crashed. So essentially, Marshall crashed his plane, so that didn't end well.
I surely think Eurofly is booked to fail, because I did that 4-hour cross country back from Gran Canaria when you came back. That didn't crash. I did a 1 hour 50-minute cross country from Malta to Switzerland. That didn't crash. I did a cross country from Faro to Tenerife. That didn't crash. And then I had that emergency situation where I landed successfully.
Alright. Well, yeah, you have to do a lot of long flights, especially in Cessnas, which is admirable considering how slow they are. Oh, the entry and altitude. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't remember that in the beta, but I think Stefan's put it in, and I think it's a feature. I don't honestly know why he did that at all, really. I mean, I suppose, but it's not really necessary to have the keytones there. I mean, it's not a phone we're dialing here, but I mean, you know, yeah, I think it is. I mean, I suppose you could replace the files with like just silence or something. I don't know. Really, the only way to get rid of it that I can think of.
You do not want to mess with me!
What are you doing? Yeah, the brake sound in the Airbus is weird.
You can probably tell why I'm screaming, you do not want to mess with me.
Yeah, I've got the aircraft thing. Okay. I'll upload it to Dropbox. I'll tell you what, I'll do it once I've finished the stream, just because it's easier and it's going to take a while to upload anyway. But I will send it you. I'll send it you tonight on Skype, and then yeah, it's got new gear and stuff, sounds for the planes. What I'll do is I'll just copy the gear and flap and stuff sound folders for each aircraft. Each aircraft has its own folder with the gear and flap sounds in and stuff that go for that aircraft. I'll just copy them across. I won't send you the whole thing again because it's easy, and then if you just put them into the main aircraft folder, then it should all work fine. Right, I think we're pretty much done here.
To end, press enter. About Eurofly. Exit.
Profile, untitled scene. Scenes open. List. Exclude global. Start, edit, stop, streaming.
Right, I'll check the chat once more. That's been a good stream. I enjoyed that. Yeah, that looks pretty much it. That's it for now. So I will.
Yeah, and I'm going to let you listen to me do it this time.
You're going to let us listen to what?
They're all on.
All your systems are on. All your systems are on. Let's just hope you're on, Marshall, and you're not going to crash the plane this time, or your system, whatever. All right, thanks for watching. I enjoyed that, and I'll send you the file or links, and I'll see you next time.
Edit scene. Stop streaming.